Building wealth isn't about waiting for motivation. It's about creating a system so simple it works even when energy is low and the mind feels offline. For those working full-time, evenings shouldn't be spent grinding out more hours. Instead, small, consistent actions can move finances forward without draining what little energy remains. The key is to focus on realistic steps that build financial momentum, even when feeling mentally exhausted or overwhelmed by decisions. After a long day, it's possible to make progress and regain control, one manageable move at a time. 1. Remove all money decisions from your evenings. When mental fatigue sets in, even simple decisions can feel overwhelming. The solution is to eliminate the need for daily choices by pre-deciding as much as possible. Start by automating bill payments so that essential expenses are always covered on time. Set up automatic transfers to savings accounts the moment a paycheck arrives, ensuring that saving becomes a habit rather than a chore. Schedule investments to occur regularly, removing the need to log in and manually approve each transaction. Use recurring reminders for important financial tasks, replacing last-minute planning with a predictable routine. By shifting from willpower to automation, financial progress becomes consistent and reliable. On days when energy is low and motivation is lacking, these systems continue to operate in the background, moving goals forward without requiring extra effort or negotiation. The less that depends on daily decision-making, the more likely it is that positive habits will stick, even during the most exhausting weeks. Automation transforms financial management from a source of stress into a steady, manageable process. 2. Use the 2-minute rule for money tasks. For financial tasks that take 2 minutes or less, immediate action is the best approach. Quickly checking a bank balance, without overanalyzing, builds awareness and helps prevent surprises. Saving a photo of a receipt to a designated tracking folder keeps records organized and accessible. Adding a recent purchase to a budget tracker ensures spending stays visible and under control. If automatic transfers aren't set up yet, manually moving a small amount, such as $10 to $50, into savings can still make a difference over time. The power of these quick actions lies in their simplicity and consistency. 2 minutes is a manageable commitment, even on the busiest days. When these small steps are completed daily, they add up to significant progress, often surpassing the results of a single lengthy financial review done once a month. By making use of brief moments, financial management becomes less daunting and more sustainable. Over time, these habits create a foundation for better money decisions and greater financial stability, all without requiring major time investment. 3. Build financial progress into low-energy habits. Building wealth doesn't require extra energy. It requires overlap with daily routines. Progress with money can be seamlessly integrated into activities that already happen. Listening to finance or business podcasts during a commute or while cooking turns routine moments into learning opportunities. Reviewing financial goals while enjoying tea or dinner makes reflection a natural part of the day. Money tracking can be done during a short walk outside, combining movement with mindful review. Even winding down at night offers a chance to absorb a single wealth-building tip, making growth a gentle, ongoing process. The key is to attach financial habits to existing behaviors, reducing the need for additional time or motivation. By embedding these actions into familiar routines, financial progress becomes automatic and less overwhelming. Wealth is not about finding more hours in the day, but about creating smarter systems that fit within the time already available. This approach transforms financial management from a separate, energy-draining task into a natural extension of everyday life, making consistent progress both achievable and sustainable. 4. Track effort, not outcomes in the beginning. Many beginners experience burnout by focusing too much on immediate results. A more sustainable approach is to track actions rather than outcomes. For example, logging spending each day builds awareness and accountability. Learning one new money idea daily keeps financial knowledge growing without overwhelming effort. Saving any amount, even if it's small, reinforces the habit of prioritizing future goals. Simply showing up and making progress, no matter how minor, is a victory in itself. The emphasis should be on consistency, not perfection. By celebrating daily actions, such as recording expenses, absorbing a new financial tip, or making a small deposit, momentum is built over time. This process trains the mind to value steady progress and reduces the pressure to achieve flawless results. Over time, these repeated actions compound, leading to meaningful financial improvement. The journey to financial stability is not about chasing perfect outcomes, but about developing reliable habits that can be maintained even during busy or challenging periods. Consistency, rather than intensity, is the foundation for lasting success. 5. Create a future folder for financial tasks. When fatigue sets in, problem solving becomes difficult, but information can still be organized for later action. Creating dedicated folders for future tasks is a practical strategy. For example, an Invest Later folder can hold articles or opportunities to review when energy is higher. A Learn Later folder collects resources for financial education, ready to explore at a more convenient time. Side hustle ideas can be stored for brainstorming sessions when creativity returns. A Budget Review weekend folder gathers receipts, notes, or reminders to tackle during a scheduled review. The goal is not to complete these tasks at night, but to simply sort them into the appropriate place. This approach allows for efficient use of low-energy moments, ensuring that important ideas and responsibilities are not forgotten. When the weekend or a more focused time arrives, everything needed is already organized and ready for action. By separating collection from execution, financial management becomes less overwhelming and more manageable, even during the most exhausting days. This system supports steady progress without demanding constant mental effort. 6. Build wealth in 10-minute sprints, not marathons. After a long workday, mental energy is often limited to just 10 to 20 productive minutes, rather than several focused hours. Making the most of this brief window can lead to meaningful financial progress. For example, spending 10 minutes updating a money sheet keeps finances organized and up to date. Another 10 minutes can be used to experiment with an AI tool that might generate side income, opening new possibilities with minimal effort. Outlining a future video or business idea in just 10 minutes helps capture inspiration without requiring a major time commitment. Reviewing savings or identifying a single expense to cut can also be accomplished in a short session. These short bursts of focused activity help preserve energy while still building a strong financial foundation over time. By consistently dedicating small amounts of time to important tasks, progress becomes steady and sustainable. This approach prevents overwhelm and burnout, making it easier to maintain positive habits. Over weeks and months, these brief efforts accumulate, resulting in significant improvements to financial well-being and long-term stability. 7. Prioritize one invisible money win per week. Rather than trying to tackle every financial task at once, focus on achieving a single, often invisible win. Canceling one unused subscription can free up money each month with minimal effort. Reducing a bill by negotiating with a provider or switching to a more affordable option creates ongoing savings that add up over time. Setting up one new automation, such as a recurring transfer to savings or an automatic investment, ensures progress continues without daily attention. Launching a new income experiment, even on a small scale, opens the door to additional earnings and valuable experience. These actions may not feel significant in the moment, but their impact grows steadily. Each small win contributes to a stronger financial foundation and greater peace of mind. Over time, these invisible victories accumulate, shaping a more secure and flexible future. The key is to prioritize consistency and incremental improvement, rather than perfection or immediate results. By focusing on one meaningful step at a time, financial well-being becomes more attainable and sustainable, benefiting both present and future circumstances. 8. Let your evenings be for recovery. Let your systems build your wealth. A common misconception is that financial progress demands constant effort and increased exhaustion. In reality, sustainable wealth is not built by sacrificing rest, but by making rest an essential part of the process. Effective systems, such as automation, scheduled reviews, and consistent routines, are designed to carry the load, allowing for regular periods of recovery and renewal. When rest is prioritized, decision-making improves, creativity flourishes, and resilience grows, all of which contribute to better financial outcomes. A well-rested individual is far more capable of making sound financial choices than someone who is perpetually drained. Energy and focus are limited resources, and protecting them leads to greater productivity and smarter strategies. By integrating rest into the financial journey, progress becomes more consistent and less stressful. The goal is not to push harder, but to work smarter, letting systems handle routine tasks while energy is restored. Over time, this approach leads to greater financial power and well-being, proving that rest is not a luxury, but a vital component of lasting success. To make financial progress while working full-time, the focus should shift from doing more to making each step easier. True freedom is achieved by those who, despite feeling tired, consistently take small actions that don't demand extra energy. Tiny moves, performed with low effort but high leverage, can lead to real, lasting results. The path to financial improvement is not about pushing harder, but about finding smarter, more sustainable ways to move forward, even on the most exhausting days.